Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are jumping in to another week with the Apocalypse Challenge, episode 23. Holy moly. Right. Oh my God, it's raining. Okay. We're just going to throw everybody outside to take a shower. And by everybody, I mean all the adults, because quite obviously, that is more important than a birthday. And you know how I feel about birthdays. So, we're going to throw everybody outside. We're going to get them ready for work because I have a feeling they work today. Maybe. I think so. Anyway, we are gonna have at least one birthday this week, and it's going to be Addison for sure, because we got notified twice, I think, on the last episode that her birthday was coming. So I would say her birthday is gonna be, either today or tomorrow, like, Sunday or Monday. And of course, we're going in, we are making as many family recipes as we can. And I need to not forget to share these recipes, okay? Because it will all have been for naught. All right. So this time we're going in with a low maintenance family recipe. It's one of the ones that we have not yet created. And it's going to help the toddlers, like the maintenance of their needs will be slower. Okay. So they'll lose their needs a lot slower than they normally do, which will make life easier for us. And I don't know if it makes them like energized or anything like that, or if it just like slows it down. It must give them some kind of moodlet, but either way, it would be a little bit of a help. We're gonna find out in a second, though. This is one that I haven't, like, ever made before, so we are gonna be learning today. So many people dislike you. Try being a little bit nicer. No, thank you. We're doing what we can, sweetie. Oh, it looks like she's energized. Okay, so that one makes them energetic too. I mean, that's not awful. Oh, Melissa's going to work? Work hard, sweetie, okay? Do your due diligence. Do the best you can. Okay, so oh, she's going to work, like, in 15 seconds. Okay. Well, have fun then, dear. Alright, well, I guess that was, like they were already ready to go anyway. Crank it up. I feel like crank it up is a small yeah, it's a smaller work performance. Sometimes the logical thing to do is not the one that gives you the best of both options. So it's like the remembering game. You almost like, you're almost having to remember which of the options is the best one for your sim for their work performance and not necessarily the logical one. So, like, honestly, Evangeline is like, she just needs one more promotion. Oh, promoted to redacted? Hello, Melissa. Level 9. Oh my goodness, you've gotta be kidding me. She still has 2 more promotions before she completes this career. You guys, I don't wanna say it. Don't wanna say it, but I don't think she's pulling this off, and I'm so devastated. I am so devastated, but think I don't think she's doing it. That's so sad to me because I had high hopes for her. I really did, Melissa. Like, had the genius trait. She was the first one to get a trait that made sense to what she was doing, you know? She had her logic ready and she was, like, able. I mean, she didn't have like, I had high hopes for Carmen and Evangeline. Okay, Evangeline, not even as much as Carmen, but I had high hopes for them, and, like, Melissa was the next in line after Evangeline. I don't think that I the realist in me doesn't think that she's gonna be completing this career, and that is extremely sad, and unfortunately, we're probably gonna have more than just her that this happens to, but, oh, The sadness envelops me. Oh, oh, she's having a birthday. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, we are gonna look for the slob trait just to see if it's there. I'm hoping it oh, yes. Yes. And we're gonna try and choose something that we can actually work towards and complete. Happy toddler. Yes, this helps gain skills faster. Oh, yes. Wow, I did something right. Much easier to focus on the children when there's less. Oh, well, that kind of feels good, but it also said that she had level 3 in, like, all of her skills as a toddler, and excuse me? How am I supposed to pull that off? How did I pull that off? How did I make that happen? Alright, Melissa, get yourself together, girl. Honestly, clean up after yourself, get it together. I'm really disappointed that she's probably not gonna complete her career. I I don't know. I'm just really disappointed. I man, we're gonna be stuck for a whole other generation in this size house. Based on what I can do with these kids, like, we're gonna be like, the priorities are gonna be varying, essentially, depending on what I can do with these kids here. I'm also gonna try and add someone to the household. So this guy is a young adult. Congratulations, sir. I'm trying to okay, so I'm thinking if we get her pregnant, maybe, just maybe, be scolded. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Agnes Crumplebottom is just around every single corner. Like, girl, take a break, go home, rest your head, lift your feet, do some cross stitching or something. Leave us alone. Like, if we get her pregnant, it would save us a few days, right? Right? I don't know. I don't even know if it would work, to be honest. I don't know how far she is in her elder years. Maybe we could just add him to the house. Oh my goodness. How many times can we be crumple bottom today? Just she just threw a drink at her. I love that for you, Melissa. Oh my goodness, I love that for you. Okay, we're not done, Agnes. Imply mother is a llama. This is not gonna go over well. Just get right up in their faces for this. Mock outfit. I love this for us. It's the little things that keep me going, guys. All right, let's just go back home because we still need to keep everybody happy and there's still young kids in the house and I don't know. I also feel like we need to try and add somebody to this house. We need to unlock the education career. Administration, I mean. We need to send these teenagers to school. Okay. We need to send these teenagers to school pronto, right? We need to unlock all the careers, not just these that we have. Okay, who is this? What if we just tried to like be his friend? We could ask him to move in. We have to remove all of his money, which is fine, but we can just get him to move in. Why is it taking so long to make friends with people? Like, it's not even moving. The bar is not even moving. Come on. I don't think he likes this. Learned about his financial status. I don't care about his financial status. I just want him to be friends with her so we can ask him to move in. Like, I don't care about the rest. Come on, buddy. Like, just be her friend, right? Oh, he slapped her? Oh my. I wasn't expecting that. Boy, it's 8:30. Okay, we need to get back to the house because I haven't done, like, single thing for them. Sorry, girls. I was a bit busy. Alright, okay. Now that I have failed completely with Melissa to try to get to know someone, to have them move in, to maybe make an effort. Oh, no, she's wet herself. Yeah, I don't know. I was in my head there for a second, but, like, I was thinking that if we could just add someone to the household for their generation, we could attempt to have someone work on the, like, professional administration, the education administration. Oh my goodness, it's always a mouthful. I never remember that. But the professor is obviously the other side of the education branch, okay? And so we are trying to allow the teenagers to go to school, okay, just so that they're not dropouts, but I was hoping that we could just have someone move in with them, even though it wasn't like a love connection or whatever. And so I thought maybe if we just add someone as a friend, they can still get the job done. But obviously, Melissa is not very good at making friends. So I don't know. Honestly, she has a level 10 charisma. So I thought that she could pull this off pretty easily. And obviously, she can't. So but yeah, I have gone and wasted a day of the household and, everybody's needs are, like, pathetic, so we're gonna have to work towards that. It shouldn't take too long, right? I mean, she's uncomfortable, but it's not because of the dirt. Okay, so when her needs are full, she's actually feeling pretty good, which I like. Okay, this is a good sign because she has the slob trait and it's looking really good. Oh, look at this. She's talking to Carmen. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? Yes, learn from Carmen, young grasshopper. Learn from her because she was the original queen, okay, of her generation. She did amazing, so learn from the holy goodness. Other than that, though, like, so obviously everybody is going to be a slob. Let's just change their last name to Slob and be done with it, but for real, like, everything is filthy, so we're not getting any, like, negative moodlets from that trait. And it seems to be keeping the child happy. Now, I don't exactly remember how unhappy they were, but I have a feeling that they had the same kind of like buffs and moodlets as the teens and the adults when it comes to the filth in the house. So, if we can like minimize that and it can stay this way so that she's not feeling any of it and that her discomforts are just the usuals, because we're using like the quick wash and whatever. Like, if she is generally happy, we have we have something going on. Now, I do want to make sure with Addison that when she's at school, she's studying hard every single day, okay? Because if she is happy enough, we can have her do fun things when she gets home. Like she can play with the chessboard and she can, she could sing a tune if she wanted to, if she was happy enough. Like we can figure out the rest after, but I do wanna work on her aspiration a little bit as well, but I do wanna focus on making sure that she is doing well at school, her responsibility is up, and that she is ready to take on the teenage years, which is where the problem is at this point, okay? The problem is definitely in the teenage years, and we need to start them young to get them going. Now, for Megan, we are working on her traits or her skills, sorry, to make sure that her skill levels are all at level 3 so that she can be a happy toddler. Will we succeed? I don't know because I didn't realize I was doing it with Addison, or maybe she was just doing it herself. Oh my goodness, Melissa, do you have a good relationship with anybody? Oh my god, he just, like, shut that down quicker than I don't even know at this point. You've got to be joking me. Like, you had kids with him, and now what? You guys hate each other? This is awful. Like, come on, girl. Honestly, okay, so I need someone to make some more food because the food that was made by Carmen is spoiled. All right. School drawing we're gonna sell. It's worth $0. It'll literally only save me the time and effort of putting it out in the world, opening build buy, putting it in the family inventory, and moving along. So we're just gonna leave that as is. Um, yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is at this point. Unfortunately, I don't think Melissa is going to complete her career, but we are still going to give it a try. Evangeline is like, she just needs one more promotion, all right? Like, just one. Come on. Like, you can do this. You know what I mean? And Addison is working hard at school. She is, doing her homework. She's gonna have to learn her skills because I think you need to learn skills in order to actually go up a level in school. Like, eventually, we'll keep an eye out on her responsibility, but I think that going to school and working hard and doing her homework and stuff actually helps with that. We're gonna get her to clean all this up. There you go, that also helps with responsibility. I love it. Throw that out. Um, oh, she's inspired. Oh, I love that. Of course, that one has a value. Let's just stick that there, honestly. Okay, let's practice singing because, yeah, that'll help her creativity. Oh my goodness, yes! We have reached the top of the professional athlete career. We have officially unlocked gym equipment and reward traits. Wow. Look at us go. And by reward traits, obviously, I mean nothing that you can drink, just the other traits. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Congratulations, Evangeline. Good on you, little girl. I knew you could do it. I knew you could. But there's Rachel. I wonder if Rachel is offering her congratulations. Interesting. Poor Rachel. She did her best, though. I will give her that. She did do her best. Right. So we are going to see if we can create a new family recipe now. Oh, academic ace? Okay. Let's make that into a salad. Remember, we're trying to make everything like level 1 so that everybody can make it. Academic ace salad. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it so, so much. Okay. So let's real talk for a second about the careers of these children growing up because we are not going to decide that until we can figure out if we can pull off not being a dropout as a teenager. Like maybe, but I think no matter which way you look at it, I think they have 3 full school weeks and that's 15 days. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull it off. Like, 15 days at losing your academic standing. I don't know. What we can do, though, is as a teenager, we'll save the homework this time, and any projects that brings home, like Addison and her sister, we can have her do them when she's a teenager, and hopefully that will save us a little bit, like, it'll offer us a little bit of saving grace there, hopefully. That would be the ideal thing, because that's all that we got. Yes, I'm going in, I'm trying again. We need to add someone to this house, like, I'm concerned we didn't add someone in the house to create any more children. Really, I wanted 3, but 2 seems to be working really well. But we didn't add anyone to try and do the administration career, and really, we should be trying to make that happen. First and foremost, we need these mischief interactions done, though, because those are towards our career, and they are most important. So, it probably won't be this girl that we're adding to the house, but, like, I don't know. Seems like their friendship is going up the more that she uses mischief, which is kind of funny because what are you even saying? "Let him go." Did I just click that? Oh, no. I mean, listen, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to pull this off. Yep, I didn't think so. I did not think so. They now despise each other. I mean, am I surprised? Not even in the slightest. Okay, back to she's confident though, so whatever happened out there, she's feeling all right with it. Oh my goodness, she is cringy, isn't she? Is that why she's having a hard time making friends? Oh my goodness, I didn't even think of that. That could absolutely be it. They could be, like, harder to make friends with in general. Maybe if, like, Evangeline can finish her career, because we can't say goodbye to Evangeline until Addison's a teenager, but also she's making some money, so I don't really wanna get rid of her at all. 'Cause, Melissa's been an elder for quite some time now, so I would dare say that she is soon gonna be leaving us. Oh, boy. Okay, well, you live and you learn, alright? Like, Hmm. now we are choosing traits, so we should not have a hard time, like, making sure that they are wholesome Sims that are as happy as they can be. Okay, so we did notice that Addison is now a grade B student. Okay, she leveled up in her school game, so that is a good sign. So she needs to be, like, way at the top of her school game. Like, I would love to see I don't think it's actually possible to start off as a teenager with an A grade. I think that immediately they go down a level every single time, and I wish that wasn't the case. I wish that they started at the same rate that they do when they're kids, because I think we would have a much better chance of avoiding them being a dropout. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it would give us, like, a leg up. Their responsibility and stuff would still go down. We would still have to work immensely to keep them, like, good and on track, but, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if they were starting off as a teenager with an A grade, we would have that extra grade that we would have to go down all the way before getting, to level B, instead of starting off at a B and going down from there. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take them long to start getting phone calls from school because they're missing school, so right away, it's not good, you know? Right away, it's not good, and I think they might be considered dropouts because they don't go to school and not necessarily because of their grade. which is also something that I didn't think of. That could be a possibility, right? Like, Evangeline ended up, like, going to school a few times. I had to ask her to leave. So it looked like she was going and then leaving early and she wasn't doing her thing, which is why I think she got expelled. So she is considered the same, of course, she can't get her, her diploma for school if she didn't actually go. We're gonna have to test it out. I mean, that's all we can do at this point, right? Like, we are in, like, a whole new ball game for me. This is not something that I have ever encountered or tried to do before, or, it's not something I saw before. So we are learning as we go in this case. Like, there is no other options here. And yes, Melissa and Joshua are having a pillow fight. I thought maybe that could help, but it's not. So so I guess we're back to square one, and that is really the end of Melissa and whatever she has going on. I mean, unfortunately, Evangeline is infertile, and so she can't have a baby with anyone, but, you live and you learn at this point. You live and you learn. I am considering doing a teen pregnancy. I know I mentioned that a few times. Now, obviously, again, this is a part of the RPO mod that I can do this. They still have the same, like, can have a miscarriage and can become infertile and all of these other things that happen with the adults, young adults, the elders, whatever. But that way they are home the entire time that the baby is baby and an infant. And then we don't have to worry about them leaving the house and breastfeeding and all of that because the children are aging up and we wouldn't have such a large gap between generations, right? Like, I'm considering it. I'm not saying we're gonna fill the house, okay? That's not that's not what I'm saying because at the same time, it's like hit or miss. We will add more people to the house and create a more seamless environment with more jobs, available to the Sims that we have, but it will extend the time that they are teenagers, and so is it's the lesser of 2 evils at that point, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, it's, like, between a rock and a hard place. I wanna do it because it would be logical at this point to do that while they're home and while they don't do anything else, but it's also not the logical thing to do because it will extend their time as teenagers, so maybe I won't. Maybe not this time because right now we are trying to get these kids to not be dropouts, and maybe they will be regardless because they never went to school, right? So maybe they will be. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do necessarily with their grades at this point. Maybe it's because they just didn't go. I would be interested to, like, test that theory and have a sim go to school, like, once every 2 to 3 days and see if it gives them the same thing, like, see if it still considers them a dropout even though they went a few times or whatever. Like, I wanna know what the limit is here. I wanna know how bad it is. Oh my goodness. Evangeline, please don't flirt with him. We're not adding him to the house. He is like an elder now. He's got no use to us anymore. You can't have kids. He is like, first of all, he's Carmen's work rival, so we already pushed the boundaries there. But yeah, it's I really wanna focus on trying to make these Sims the best that they can be at this point. I do think that this generation already has a leg up because we are adding that slob trait. I know that sounds really stupid, but I think it's giving us a leg up. I mean, look at Addison right now. She is, like, fully focused at school. Of course, I said it, and now she's uncomfortable, but yeah, I think that we are starting with a leg up, and I just wanna roll with it. I don't think I wanna worry about teen pregnancy and keeping everything going. I wanna know how far we can go with our Sims without any help, with what we have available to us. Oh my goodness, you've gotta be kidding me. Like, look at these 2. Just let each other go. Take you know what? Can we, like, considering breaking up, I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. Actually, you know what? Why don't we use it for mischief? Yes, 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 we will use him to get our daily task done for work. That is what I am talking about. Mischief level 6. Girl, you're on a roll. Smooth recovery. I mean, maybe, but not really. Oh my goodness, he's playing in the dust. Okay, just go home. Just go home. You've reached the limit of what I can handle today. Alrighty then. So now we have Addison, and she is a little bit uncomfortable. See, the diaper situation is something else that I talked about the last time. It's hard when you have a house full of Sims that you're trying to keep happy and they constantly are uncomfortable because there's a stinky diaper. Okay. And yes, it's super easy. We could change the diaper and then spend 4 hours at the sink cleaning them up. But the reality is, 10 minutes after, we got another stinky diaper. So, and on we go. So instead, we are just going to focus on the things that we can. Oh, look, we can ask her to change the diaper. That would be great. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to focus on the things that we know are going to help. We'll get her to teach her a skill that we don't have a toy for. She can learn it to level 2, then she can play with the blocks, make shapes out of them. Regular fruit salad. It's almost insulting. I need to remember to teach Evangeline the family recipes so that she can hand it down. 'Cause Melissa is coming to an end. I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down so I can remember. 'Cause you know me, I'm forgetting because, my head is everywhere when I'm in here, like, what's the best way to do something? Which way should I go with this? Or what should I focus on, you know? When in reality, my focus has not changed. I just go through so many thoughts of what there is for possible outcomes that I don't get lost in my own thoughts, and then I forget something that was a pretty good idea before. So she's eating, but I need her to clean the counter, so can you do that? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your efforts. Just go to bed, Evangeline. Just go to bed, girl. All right, we are entering Friday. What have we done this week? We have maxed the professional athlete career. We have successfully added the slob trait to the first child. We are successfully working on our school game, making sure that that is on the up and up. We got promoted to redacted. Oh. I mean, the good news is that when she got promoted, she went from 3 days working a week to 4. So we have a better chance of getting another promotion, but I don't know. I get a feeling that I don't know. I just get this feeling that we're not gonna make it. I think that we are hanging on by, like, the thinnest thread at this point, and I just don't think that she has it in her in days. You know, I think that she could do it if she had the time, but she just doesn't have the time. Oh, come on. Good news, though. Look at Addison. She's on her way to being a grade A student, and I love that for her. We are gonna get her to keep studying hard. Her responsibility is going up. I think she's doing really well. I mean, don't look at the rest of the character values, like manners, emotional control, all of that stuff. That's, like, out the window. It's so far out the window, like, I'm not even worried about it at this point, but responsibility is obviously a big one. Oh my god, if I could figure out a way to make them responsible, I don't even know, I think I'd cry of joy. Wouldn't that be great? Well, good morning, Megan. It looks like you have a little bit of a bladder problem and a hunger problem. Okay, so Melissa is, like, not gone to work very long, so I don't know if this is going to be oh my goodness. Every time I think we're, like, making progress, it, like, shuts me down so, so much. She barely even moved, just a little bit. Oh, look at that. Do we even have a week left? Like, I don't know how many days is left in there. Don't mind the noise, my cat has just decided that my desk is her play area. And that's you know what? That's the usual around here. I just pay the bills. The animals run the house. It's their kingdom, I just pay for it. Okay, so Addison is doing really well. She is, like, stressed out right now, but it's because her fun is low and she is dirty. Other than that, she is doing really good, okay? And Megan is actually doing pretty good too. There's only 2 skills that she has not reached level 3, but I do see that her birthday is coming, so I don't think we're gonna make it there to make, like, all of those skills level 3, but we will see, we will do our best. I need a family recipe. I don't Wow, I feel, like, so entitled now that we have family recipes. I feel so entitled that we have them, but to be honest, they're, like they're what's winning this for me, it gives them happy moodlets, even if it's only for, like, 5 seconds. It helps them do, 1 or 2 things, and that's more than what we were doing before, right? So, there we go. Just a little bit. I think this slob trait is really gonna work for us. I think that is the new family trait. We're gonna be passing that down throughout the generations of this house. Okay, so if we can just get Megan to level 2 of the thinking skill, she can teach herself to level 3 on those blocks. Like, "Melissa, please, just do this the one thing for me." I don't know why you don't wanna help your child. I know you're an elder, but, like, can't even focus, I feel. Addison, my girl, do your extra credit. You're doing so good. So, so good. I have high hopes for you. I really do. I hope I still feel the same when you're a teenager, but I do sincerely have high hopes. Is there anybody keeping track about how much money we're losing every single week? Because 'Cause I'm not, because that would that would make me way too sad. So, so much money is gone down the gutter. Like, we've probably averaged anywhere from, like, 7 to $15,000 a week. We're on week 23. Gross. So much money. So much money. Like, hundreds of thousands of dollars just gone. Maybe not hundreds of thousands, but, like, a couple hundred for sure. Just, like, poof, into thin air. And no, I cannot do that because that is a part of the criminal career, and that is locked, obviously, behind a couple things. It's locked behind the law career, I think, and obviously, you can't be a dropout to do that. Very unsatisfied in our relationship. Melissa, are you in a relationship with this guy? What are you even saying to me? Okay, so it is Saturday, and I don't even know if anybody works today. I think that we might be at the end of the week for everybody. Melissa works on Sunday. Evangeline's maxed her career. I'm just keeping her working because she's gonna be the sole income once Melissa is gone. And while Addison and Megan are, like, going through the years, I have a feeling that they are going to be teenagers longer than the adults are going to be with us. So, here's to hoping that, Evangeline can make it until they're adults and they can make their own money because who else is gonna pay these bills? It's not like they're gonna shut off our power or our water because we don't have any. So, I don't think that it'll be, like, a huge deal, but they could send the repo man. They could send the repo man, so we don't wanna be doing that either. Now Melissa does need, of course, those mischief interactions. So, girl, where are you going? Come back. Come back, Poppy, because guess what? You have been, like, selected. Yeah, you're invited to a fake party. You're fakely awesome, and she is definitely, definitely not on the road to being, like, a double agent, supervillain, whatever. I wonder why impersonate mermaids is there, but there's nothing else for vampires, werewolves, whatever else is happening. I wonder why impersonate mermaids is the only mischief that can be seen. On a side note, we do have Addison who is working super hard towards her skills. I think that you guys, I really have high hopes now for the next generation. Now that we are using the slob trait, like I don't know how I didn't even think of that before, but you know what happens? You get sucked into the chaos, right? And you get lost in the everyday. And then you're not really thinking of the what ifs. I mean, obviously, we had to, like, randomize the traits and stuff, and we're only learning it because the self-discovery traits are always going to try to help you, right? Like, based on their surroundings, based on what's happening, and obviously, the slob trait is popping up because it could help us because they live in absolute squalor. They live in filth. It is a sty, okay? The amount of dust on the floor, we no longer know. It's not a distressed wood that we have. It is a dust-filled environment. Ooh, Megan. Yes, darling. You are also going to be a slob. Everybody's first trait is gonna be a slob, guys. It's just that is the way of the world now. You will start to become your own person when you are a teen, and then again when you are a young adult, and that's it. Okay? Because it's survival of the fittest and the filthiest. So, get ready for an absolute banger of a lifetime because you guys are gonna love the dirt. You're gonna make everything dirty. And to be honest, I don't even care at this point. Like, I don't even care how dirty the house gets now because, oh no, make the most of Melissa's final days. Can't be already. No, 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 no. Oh no, come on. I mean, listen, we already knew that she probably was not going to make it. That's so sad. But you know what, you guys? We did have 5 careers out of 6 completed. Yes, technically it's more like 4 because Rachel got fired. Rachel got fired, but then she did complete something else. So, I still consider that a job done. Is it the job we wanted? No. So we did get 5 out of 6 children complete a career. That's not too bad, guys. It's not bad at all, considering it's not bad. Like, here's the thing, considering they were not slobs, so they were miserable, considering they were dropouts, considering they were irresponsible, and considering like, their traits, none of them had chosen traits. They did okay for what they were working with, and I am pleased about all the work that this, like, first generation of apocalyptic Sims has done, okay? But now we're moving on to the second because you know what? I don't think Felicity is a generation. She is the founder. So we have the founder, and then the first generation, of course, is Melissa and her clan, Carmen, Hannah, Rachel, Jules, Evangeline. Okay, that is the first gen. And now we are entering the second gen. There's only two of them. And we are going to make sure that they are the best of the best and hopefully figure out a way to ah, keep them from being dropouts somehow. I don't even think it's gonna be possible, to be honest, but we're gonna try it anyway and see what we can do from there. Make the most of Melissa's final days. You've got to be kidding me. How is this even possible? Obviously, we're still sending her to work, okay? I don't want you guys to think that we're not gonna be still trying. We are going to try until the end of days, all right? Until the end of time, until we can't try anymore, until she falls over and Grim reaps her soul. I just mean that I don't think she's gonna do it. But yes, we are still going to be sending her to work. We are still going to be trying our best to make it happen. But we also have to be realistic about it, because it helps. It lessens the disappointment. It lessens the disappointment. There is a difference between, being realistic in a hard situation or something that you know is not going to happen and then being delusionally optimistic about it. Um, and here's the thing, I just don't think that she has, like, I don't even think she has a full week, I don't think she has a full week left to her. So even if she was getting a promotion every 2 days, we would still be grasping at straws here, like, maybe in the best of situations, she could make it in the nick of time. This is not the best of situations, okay? She would probably need another 2 weeks of being exceptionally happy and ready for work and everything else in order to make this happen. So, again, we're being realistic, all right? And yeah. Oh my god, Evangeline's birthday? Oh my goodness, Evangeline is gonna be an elder. 2 days. Holy. I'm starting to sweat again, guys. I'm starting to sweat again because we are running out of time. Our children are I mean, I would say that Addison's halfway through her childhood at this point, so we're probably safe. We're gonna keep Evangeline till the end. We're gonna keep her working, making money, but time is flying. Time is flying, and I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna do everything we can, make this the best of the worst situation. But that's the end of this week. So until next time, see ya.